Welcome back to Recreational Garage. In this video, we're working on rear suspension. As you can see, we have the SN95 Mustang rear axle in place, just kind of mocking it up right now. We have the S550 wheels bolted to it. I have not really taken the time to center this yet, but if you look down the side, you can see they fit pretty well. There's a little bit of gap on the lip and stuff. So I think with this SN95 axle and S550 Mustang wheel backspacing, we should be good. There are some tricks we can do if we need to narrow it up a little bit still. We'll get to that if we need to. Give me a minute, I'll crawl underneath and we'll show you what's going on under there. All right, underneath the car now. And sorry about any creeper noises. But you can see, by taking that cross member out, we have lots of room for our upper control arms up there. But our lower control arms are running right into the frame. So we are gonna have to move that location, but I have the parts to do that. So a lot of this video is gonna be just trying to figure out what I can and can't do here and get some direction as far as what needs to happen. So I don't know how much work I'll actually accomplish, or if it'll be mostly just measuring, get the axle all lined up perfectly, and then measure to see what can fit where. Anyway, I'm gonna take these lower control arms off and this sway bar off, and then just start trying to figure some stuff out. Let's get to it and see what we can get done. All right, well, doesn't really feel like I got a lot accomplished this week. I recorded a bunch of footage, but I think I'm gonna just leave it out. We're just gonna roll with this. I basically spent a bunch of time getting the axle centered up under the car, front to back, side to side, just measuring, walking back and forth from each side, and just tape measure here, measure there, get it as close as I could to being right. I do think I need to try to narrow this axle just a little bit. The wheels and tires here, they'll hit that lip. I could roll it and it could go up a little bit more. But if I did the narrowing trick where you run standard Fox body axles on a SN housing, you get rid of the tone ring for the ABS, which we won't have anyway, and it narrows it by 3/4 of an inch each side. So I think that is something I need to look into, seeing if I can do that budget friendly. And then I took the control arms off, the lower and upper control arms off, and took the sway bar off. I had some bolts that fought me, a couple of rusty bolts on the lower control arms, but I got all that done. Over here, you can see kind of the plan. So we've got the upper control arms with these brackets on the body side, and then we'll have a tube that goes between them. There's another tube that comes underneath. And then on the axle side, we do have to move the lower control arm mounts on the axle just a little bit. But that's what these brackets are for, and we'll give adjustability here. And then we've got these guys, they're bolted up. These aren't, obviously angle's not quite right, but I'm gonna have to cut this down a little bit, and then we'll weld it to the frame rail all the way around. So I think it's gonna be plenty strong. But we do have the adjustable arms for the lowers as well. I'm just using the stock ones to try to get it into the stock location, like as far as the length is concerned, so that we could use other stock arms, and we should then have full adjustability on these arms to center the axle up. I was going to use the upper control arms, the factories for these uppers, but I've got these extra bolts in here to just try to make sure all the holes are lined up, because you have a bunch of holes in there, as you can see, for adjustability, for arm adjustability, which depending on whether you're street or drag racing, you need some of that. So It's coming along, just figuring stuff out right now. I think we're close though to where I can start tack welding some things together on the axle for this, and then start getting it in, making some good progress with it. I did drain the axle. I think that the clutches in the clutch pack for the limited slip is wearing out. There was a ton of metallic material in there, and the gears look fine, so hopefully that's all it is. But anyway, just figuring this part out. I knew this was going to be kind of slow going to just get it started, but once we start getting things welded in, I think it'll go quite a bit quicker. So thanks for watching. Come back next week. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better progress. See you next time.